The whisper of legends, in the distant future, humanity's reach extended far beyond the solar system. Explorers roamed the cosmos in search of resources, knowledge, and the enigmatic relics of civilizations long gone. Among the legends whispered, in every starport and colony was the tale of the lost star map, an artifact said to contain the coordinates to a region of space where the laws of physics bent to the will of those who wielded its power. Captain Ilara Kane of the starship Ecliptica was no stranger to danger or impossible quests. Her reputation as a fearless leader preceded her, forged through years of navigating hostile star systems and uncharted territories. With her ship and crew, she had faced pirate ambushes, black holes, and the eerie remnants of ancient alien constructs. But even she was unprepared for what awaited her on this mission. It began in the bustling interstellar bazaar of Novara Prime, a sprawling hub of trade and intrigue. Merchants and travelers from across the galaxy crowded the neon-lit streets, their voices blending into a chaotic symphony. Ilara was there to negotiate a trade for much-needed ship parts when she was approached by a figure cloaked in shadows. The figure's voice was barely a whisper. "I know where the star map is." Ilara's heart raced. The lost star map was a legend she had heard countless times, dismissed as a fantasy. Yet the figure's presence was compelling, their words carrying an air of truth. Without waiting for a response, they handed her a small crystalline device. When activated, it projected a flickering holographic fragment. The image was incomplete, distorted, but unmistakably ancient. It depicted a section of space she didn't recognize, accompanied by glyphs in a language she had never seen. "This is only a piece," the figure said. "Find the rest and you will hold the key to infinity, but be warned, others seek it too." Before Ilara could ask more, the figure disappeared into the crowd, leaving her with the fragment and 1,000 unanswered questions. The Shard Veil. Beckons back aboard the Ecliptica, Ilara gathered her crew, Dax, her resourceful engineer, Lyra, the sharp-eyed pilot, and Kale, her enigmatic first officer. Together, they examined the fragment. Dax managed to extract partial coordinates, leading to an uncharted nebula known as the Shard Veil. The name alone sent a chill through the crew. Ships that entered the Shard Veil rarely returned, and those that did spoke of ghostly anomalies and navigational nightmares. Despite the risks, Ilara's curiosity turned into obsession. The promise of unlocking the star map's secrets was too great to ignore. She gave the order, and the Ecliptica set a course for the Shard Veil. The journey was fraught with peril. Solar storms battered their shields, forcing Dax to perform near-impossible repairs. Lyra navigated asteroid fields with razor-sharp precision, while Kale's stoic demeanor hid a growing tension among the crew. Strange occurrences began to plague the ship. Lights flickered, systems malfunctioned, and faint whispers echoed through the corridors. The whispers grew louder as they approached the veil, forming words in languages none of the crew recognized. The oppressive weight of the unknown tested their unity. Conversations turned tense, and trust among the crew wavered. Was it the veil playing tricks on them, or had someone on board already succumbed to its influence? Ilara refused to let fear dictate her decisions. She gathered the crew for a meeting, laying bare her belief that the star map could change the course of humanity's destiny. Her words reignited a spark of hope and determination. As they entered the Shard Veil, the crew held fast, prepared to face whatever lay ahead. Into the veil. The Shard Veil was a visual marvel and a nightmare for navigation. Nebulous tendrils of energy reached out like ghostly hands, disrupting sensors and communications. Stars within the nebula pulsed erratically, casting eerie, shifting shadows across the ship's interior. Every minute inside the veil felt like an eternity, the boundaries of space and time themselves seeming to warp. Lyra's hands flew over the controls as she piloted the ship through treacherous currents of gravitational distortions. Sweat dripped from her brow, her focus unyielding. Dax remained in the engine room, manually stabilizing systems that threatened to fail under the strain. Meanwhile, Kale monitored readings from the command center, his cryptic remarks doing little to ease the crew's anxiety. When they reached the heart of the Veil, they found the derelict station, a colossal construct of alien design, its spires twisting impossibly toward the dying star it orbited. Docking was a delicate procedure, requiring Lyra's every ounce of skill. As the ship settled into the station's bay, the crew armed themselves for whatever dangers awaited. Inside the station, they were met with silence so profound it was almost deafening. The corridors were bathed in a faint, otherworldly glow. Strange glyphs pulsed with a rhythmic light as if breathing. The walls seemed alive, reacting subtly to their movements. Dax theorized that the station might be partially sentient, its technology far beyond their comprehension. Hours of exploration revealed fragments of an ancient civilization's history. Holographic displays flickered to life, showing cryptic symbols and scenes of alien beings harnessing forces that defied explanation. It was clear the builders of this station had unlocked secrets of the universe long lost to time. The crew's awe was tempered by an unshakable sense of foreboding. The map's temptation. At the station's core lay the star map, suspended within a chamber that defied logic. The room appeared infinite, its walls dissolving into a star field that mirrored the universe itself. The map floated in the center, an intricate lattice of light and energy that seemed almost alive. As Alara stepped forward, the map reacted, emitting a soft hum that resonated within her mind. When she touched the map, her consciousness was flooded with visions. She saw galaxies forming and collapsing, stars giving birth to worlds teeming with life, and civilizations achieving heights of brilliance before falling into ruin. The map's voice entered her thoughts, offering her power beyond imagination, the ability to reshape reality itself. But the voice was not alone. It was joined by echoes of warnings, fragmented pleas from the long-dead builders of the station. They had wielded the map's power and paid a terrible price. Alara was left with a choice: take the map's gift and risk repeating history, or leave it behind and preserve the fragile balance of the cosmos. Her deliberation was interrupted by Kyle. He had been silently observing, and now he stepped forward, his eyes alight with a dangerous determination. Betrayal in the shadows. Kyle revealed his true intentions, accusing Alara of lacking the vision to use the map's power. He believed the galaxy needed someone strong enough to wield it, to impose order, and prevent the chaos that had plagued humanity for centuries. His betrayal was the culmination of weeks of subtle sabotage and manipulation. Kyle activated a hidden mechanism within the chamber, causing the map's energy to surge wildly. Glyphs on the walls began to glow with an ominous intensity, and the station's defenses awakened. Automated drones emerged, their sleek forms bristling with weapons. The crew scrambled for cover as the chamber erupted into chaos. Dax worked frantically to disable the defenses, his engineering expertise tested to its limits. Lyra engaged the drones with precision shooting, her calm under fire inspiring the others. Alara confronted Kyle directly, their clash of ideals manifesting in a brutal struggle. Kyle's determination to seize the map's power blinded him to its dangers, while Alara fought to protect her crew and the universe from its potential destruction. In a final desperate act, Alara managed to disable Kale's control device. The map's energy reacted violently, triggering a failsafe that threatened to collapse the station. Realizing the danger, Kyle attempted to flee but was caught in the ensuing chaos. As he was pulled into the void, his final words were a chilling reminder of the map's allure. "You'll regret this, Alara." A fragment of infinity. With the station on the verge of destruction, Alara ordered an immediate evacuation. The crew raced back to the Ecliptica, narrowly avoiding the station's implosion. As they sped away, the dying star consumed the remains of the station, its light extinguished in a final blinding flash. But the star map had left its mark. A fragment of its knowledge lingered in Alara's mind, a faint echo of the infinite possibilities it had shown her. She kept the fragment's existence a secret, knowing the danger it posed if it fell into the wrong hands. Back aboard the Ecliptica, the crew tried to make sense of their ordeal. The camaraderie they had once shared was shaken, but not broken. They looked to Alara for guidance, and she met their uncertain gazes with a resolute determination. "The stars still have secrets worth chasing," she said, her voice steady, "and we'll be the ones to find them." As the Ecliptica jumped to its next destination, the vast expanse of the universe stretched before them, filled with wonders and mysteries waiting to be discovered. For Alara and her crew, the journey was far from over. It was only the beginning. If this story inspired you, Sci-Fi Stories, stay tuned for more epic tales, the galaxy.